Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to you to my YouTube channel, Living with Spice. I'm Rebecca Gabriel. I'm going to be doing a weekly card reading for Libra, and this is for the 13th through the 20th of September. Now they are general readings, and I like to just remind people, even though we have the date time frame, we won't get too hung up on the dates because time is fluid when we're doing these sorts of readings. And Spirit works, without any sort of measure of time, so you can be picking up this reading at any moment and it may be applicable to you. So if you would like a private reading particular to your circumstances, then my details are in the description box below. All right, let's get into your reading, Libra, and see what is coming up for you. Okay, Libra, let's see what is coming up for you for the week of the 13th through to the 20th of September. Thank you, Spirit. What guidance do you have for Libra at this time? The energies surrounding Libra, where is Libra's focus? Well, happy days. We've got lots of beautiful movement and change here happening for you. The Wheel card is letting us know that things are shifting into new gear for you. You're stepping up into a new cycle in your life. And we've got this followed by the Lovers card. There is fresh energy and new energy around you at the moment in terms of relationships, which is really lovely. You're feeling very inspired, very connected. You're in your power zone at the moment with the Queen of Wands card here. Which is fantastic. And you've got the Moon card. So that lets us know that you're in deep reflection. There are things, a lot of changes going on at the moment, things that you feel that you need to think about, address your emotions. You are deep in your emotions, but it feels positive. It feels that you are connected with your heart space. And just reflecting on the changes and the things that are around you at the moment, the choices that you have. It's interesting because we've got a combination of energies here between the emotions and where your brain is going at the moment, where your thoughts are. So the Ace of Wands lets us know that you're also very much in your logic brain at the moment. You are having some moments of clarity right now, which is helping you to make plans for the future and to strategize going forward, which is lovely because you're making plans to shift and change things in your life at the moment. You have the energy, you have the motivation here, and you're thinking deeply about things that have happened in recent times and how things are changing for you, how things are evolving for you at this time. What else do we have? Thank you, Spirit, for Libra. What else is going on in the world for Libra at this time? Thank you, Spirit. Well, we've got the Nine of Pentacles. You're certainly desiring things to grow and progress in your life at the moment. You are deep in thought. You are thinking about what this change is meaning for you and how you're going to bring this about. You're excited about the prospects of things growing and changing. You are looking at how this is going to look for you going ahead. But you're definitely, as I remember in the last reading, you're definitely moving on from something. You know, the Ten of Wands says that you have been really tied with the current situation around you. It feels like a home environment situation, and you're looking to change that. You're looking to move away from something that has felt quite dull, a period of time in your life that has just increasingly got more dull and burdensome for you. But you're very clear about what it is that you want to create going forward. You certainly want to build your pentacles. You want to feel inspired about new dreams and new projects. But you're going within to think about how you're going to make this happen. Yeah. So, you know, it's great that you've got motivation. It's great that you've got some fire in your belly to make this happen and some clarity around your thinking processes, which is really good. You're going into your logic brain at the moment. Yeah, but as I said, we've still got this balance between the emotions and the head at the moment. So let's see. What else, Spirit? Thank you. Yeah, you're looking to collaborate and to team up with other people to make things happen. So it's like you're joining forces with others to work on projects, and you know, this spirit of collaboration, working with others, getting things done. And I'm also feeling people who are helping you, supporting you to. I feel like there's a move. You are moving location, moving house, moving away, and there are people around you who are helping you to start again, build. You know, to build something new again. And you're tapping into your higher guidance, your intuition, to get some guidance around how to bring all of this about. You know, and the Hierophant is getting guidance, seeking professional help, advice. Yeah. So that you feel clear about what you're doing. And I feel that you know that this is right for you. I feel that you feel that you're doing the right thing, that you've made the right choice. You feel connected, inspired, enlightened. It's sort of like an awakening within you. So it's sort of like new beginnings energy. The Page of Pentacles, usually the page is a messenger, and a messenger of offer to give you something in terms of, could be money, job, something that's going to assist you along the way. But it's kind of not, it's feeling like small. The offer feels a little half-hearted, and I don't know if it's going to float your boat. We'll see. It could be just beginnings of something, beginnings of a project that you're aware that you're starting new on something. And, you know, we've got to start at the beginning, don't we? But there is an energy around you that just is not, there's some deception around you. The Seven of Swords is trying to like sneak away. It's trying to get away. It's trying to, you know, there is, not everything is being revealed. You're either not revealing all of your plans, or someone is not revealing everything to you. And I feel that you know this. I feel that you know this. I think you're aware of this. In any case, regardless, you've decided to take a leap of faith and stretch out and go and do your own thing. So the full energy, you know, underneath the Ten of Wands, which is you leaving, is, you know, spreading your wings and going, you know, I need a fresh start. And so this is what you're doing. And you're really stepping into that strong masculine Emperor energy where you have thought this through. You've kind of been planning this for a while. And because the Emperor doesn't do things impulsively, the Emperor has already planned and strategized this move. So Libra, I feel like you've been planning this, testing out the scenarios in your mind, and now you're ready to take action. You've consulted the necessary people, you've done your homework, and you're feeling quite confident about your decision and your choices. You recognise there's still things that you need to sort through. There's choices to be made. So the Seven of Wands here is going within just to check in with yourself as to what the next steps are and where you should put your priorities at the moment. But it's good to see that you're doing some reflecting and that you're checking in with yourself as to what is the right thing for you. Okay, thank you, Spirit. What else do we have for Libra at this time? It's interesting because when you have a fresh start, and the wheel, you know, lets us know that things are in motion, which is the first card here. It takes courage to do this, and but I feel like you've been planning this for a while. Yeah, the Knight of Wands, you're ready to take action. You've got inspired energy within you, and And I feel like you've also got people around supporting you, but you're ready to do this. You're feeling, very action oriented, ready to experience life in a new way. You're ready to scale up the energy here, which is great. There's a little bit of impulsive action, which is kind of what you need to get yourself up and going. Oh, interesting. We should have the Knight of Pentacles right next to it. The Knight of Pentacles is slow and methodical. Goodness. But I think that's more about recognizing that you've got to build your foundations slowly and methodically. And, the Pentacles is all about your finances, the growth of business opportunities. It's doing things one thing at a time, and knowing that you've got to do it in the right order to build a strong foundation. It feels like it's your energy. And then you recognise, similar to the Page of Pentacles, we're upping it now, and you recognise that you've got a plan to build things in the right way. Oh, goodness gracious, I'm just... All right, thank you, Spirit. What else do we have for Libra at this time? So the Ace of Wands, of course, is fresh new energy and a fresh start. And it's, with inspiration, with ideas, and you have new ideas. You have an idea that you want to put out into the world that is an idea for a business, or idea for a job, or an idea to make income, or an idea for a project. And you've been dreaming up this idea, and you can see it quite easily in your imagination. But I feel like you're ready to put this idea into action now. Yeah. So, Spirit will be saying to you, trust this, trust your intuition, and go with this unique idea that you have. Take a chance. It comes underneath the Fool card, which is this lovely leap of faith and having courage to put yourself out there. And I feel like the Ace of Wands is your idea for this business opportunity or for this fresh start. Now, you're being mindful of your pentacles. You are looking to make sure that you don't waste your money and to save it. There's a little bit of having to be a little thrifty with your money at the moment as you're making this change. But you have a heart and a passion for what it is that you want to do. So the Ace of Cups here is you really stepping into your passion of what it is that you love doing. And you're feeling this fresh start with a lot of hope. And, it feels like an excitement almost that you're getting to do something new. You're getting to do what you love. There's kind of this beautiful sense of anticipation around this new project or idea. And feeling inspired and creative and really connected with what you are most passionate about. So Spirit, what else? What other advice do you have for Libra at this time? Thank you. Yeah. So we've had some things presented to you recently, and the Not For You card has come out. So there may be that you've been presented with a choice and you realise that something in your life is time to let go. It's not for you. So let's see what this is, what message is coming up for you. Yeah. So there's a clear knowing that something is being denied you at the moment. Something or someone is holding back from you. And Spirit is saying, just realize that rejection is God's protection for you. So whatever is not being shared with you, is not being revealed with you, there's a reason for that, and it's for the better. So don't be too concerned about it. Just know that it's probably in your best interests after all, and you're better off rediverting your attention elsewhere. No matter what, there are times in our life where we really desire things. We can really have on our heart and mind that we want something, but it's just not coming to fruition. And no matter how hard we try, we just don't seem to make it work, or we don't seem to get the results that we want. So Spirit is just saying, you know what, it's time to just let this go, and recognize that perhaps this is not the right timing, or perhaps not in your best interests, and maybe your dreams are going to be filled in a different way, in a way that you're not expecting. Sorry, I've got some outside noise of the plane going past. So it's a time for you to radically accept that not everything is available to you when you want it. And that just may be, you know, a little bit of a test for you to realise that it's perhaps not in your highest good. And this can also be in terms of relationships as well. It may feel that something is not coming to fruition for you in terms of relationship or communication with a special person. And there probably would have been signs from the beginning that you either chose to ignore or escaped your notice, and now the crunch time is here, that this relationship probably was not meant to be. And it could be with a friend or colleague, not just a special person in your life. So it may be the sign that you need to pay attention to say, where the Spirit is saying to you, this is not meant to be for you. And that's when we have to have the ability to be flexible in our thinking and to let go of things rather than tightly hang on to ideas of what we think is best for us. And also that, you know, there may be something even better for you that's been planned rather than the thing that you've had in your focus recently. Okay, so that's an interesting card to bring up. We'll just see if there's one more. Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance for Libra at this time. Anything else for for Libra in this week? Higher power. So there's divine guidance in and around you at the moment that's helping you and assisting you through this next phase that you're going through. So that may be helpful to you, you know, as you're going through change. Sometimes it can be a little difficult. Let's just see. Yeah, it's a very positive card, to be honest, because you are feeling the presence of the divine, you know, where things are just clicking, flowing, and you're aware of the fact that you're getting, at some level, you are aware that you are getting assistance. You know, when everything starts to flow, you know that the choices that you're making are meant to be, that you're on the right path, and you've got this sense that the divine is with you and assisting you. So that's a really good awareness. It's also a good reminder that as you are creating change in your life, this is not all about you. When we consciously connect with Spirit, we can leverage the beautiful power and the love of Spirit and work with Spirit to manifest what it is that is best for ourselves and in the highest good of all. In terms of relationship, there's an interesting message here. It's time to address how much effort you give to your relationship with your higher power. So that could be God, Spirit, universe, source. So your partnership with Spirit is really important, Libra. You know, giving credit to Spirit, working with Spirit, as I said, co-creating with Spirit, and doing what you can to give gratitude to the assistance of Spirit in your life. Paying attention to the nudges that you get, you know, the intuition, being grateful as things work in your favour. In terms of the projects you're working on, which we know that you're very inspired at the moment and you're focused on manifesting things, and this idea perhaps for a business idea here, Spirit is also assisting you here. So, you know, you'll know when things are just flowing and ideas are coming to you, and inspiration seems to be like a wellspring coming up all of the time. That's a really good sign that Spirit is helping you. You're also going to notice that when you go into agreements with people, that things just seem to work out in your favour. You know, when you're negotiating deals, make sure that you include spirit in terms of checking in with what's going to be a good negotiation, a good agreement between you and the partner. Watching out for synchronicities. Yeah, trusting your intuition. Fantastic. All right. Okay, so I'm going to have a look at the Quantum Oracle deck here. So, Spirit, what else do we have for Libra at this time? There really is this beautiful new fresh energy if you're starting afresh on something. And go you, because you're very inspired about your new direction. And I feel like you've got really beautiful creative energy. Very clear about what it is that you want to achieve. And you've been working towards this in your mind for a while, planning this. Yeah. Well, there's development here in terms of how things are progressing. You know, it's not unreasonable to expect that, you know, when we're doing something new and we're stepping out, that we can have a little bit of fear around it. But don't let that deter you. I mean, we do have our moments where we're wobbling, but don't lose sight of the goal of what it is that you want to achieve. Having wobble moments is just going to overpower you and cloud your judgment. So, you know, when you're noticing that you're having those wobble moments, just bring yourself back to, why am I doing this? And keep your focus on your outcome that you're trying to achieve. Now we've got the commitment card here, which says to me that you're going to enter into an agreement or a commitment, and this is going to serve you well. And it could quite likely be a business agreement, a negotiation, signing of contracts, signing of agreements, some legal paperwork. Whatever it is, it feels like it's going to be around your business, or certainly this idea that you want to bring to fruition. So it feels positive. It feels like it's an energy that you can trust and that's going to serve you well. And then we've got great achievement. So looking ahead, it feels like all of these things are going to lead to success. So the great achievement is you achieving your goal and you being recognized for it. There's celebrations here. You know, for some of you, it could be around a relationship where you decide to commit to your partner, and then there are celebrations around this. So, you know, we do have the Ace of Cups and the Lover's card in the reading. So for some of you, it could be around, finally, you've got that commitment that you were after, and the, you know, the sense of achievement and the celebrations too. So I'll pull a couple of cards from the Romance Angels deck for you, Libra, to see what else is coming up for you. What does Libra need to know in terms of relationships at this time? Relationship with self, others and partner. Thank you. Oh, there is an engagement here, or certainly the next level in your partnership with your special person. So your love life is ascending to a new and higher level of commitment. So there you go. What else? Thank you, Spirit. Yes, it's time to retreat, time to get away, disconnect from the world, take some time out to be with your special person. So that sounds lovely. And we have the honeymoon, so enjoying holiday time together. That's really lovely. Wow, something to look forward to. All right, so what do we have for Libra in terms of spirit messages? What does Libra need to know? Oh. Watch out for those moments of self-sabotage, Libra. Okay, we've got here, when you learn to get out of your own way, there'll be no stopping you. Most of the time, it's not others who prevent you from achieving your true goals. It's that inner voice that derails those carefully woven plans. So it may come back to having those wobble moments where suddenly you fear moving forward and having those self-doubts. So Spirit is saying, come on now, it's you that's stopping yourself. You've got everything going for you at this point in time. So be very careful of self-sabotaging. And because you can close the door on things, or definitely create delay when you do that. So let's see what else is here for you. You can be your worst enemy, but of course you can certainly succeed if you put your mind to it. It is a time where you're going to have to confront your fears, and it's important to do that if you want to get ahead. So you've got to get rid of them out of your psyche. You've got to sort of focus on the positive conversations with yourself rather than the negative self-talk. So in order to do that, you've got to be able to recognize and acknowledge the signs and the symptoms of self-sabotage. So what are those things that you start to tell yourself or start to convince of yourself before you get to that point of putting on the brakes? Do you start looking for problems? Do you start looking for the obstacles? Are you being a little bit of a cynic? What are you telling yourself? Listen to the conversation that you're having with yourself and with others, and you'll probably start to notice those early warning signs of self-sabotage, Libra. It may be just at the beginning point where you're just about to make the change, the move, the new decisions that those warning signs come up. And it may be around a new relationship, it may be about changing a job or starting this new business opportunity, it may be about you moving home, which I mentioned before. So be careful, listen to your inner dialogue and just check in. Is it positive or is it negative? Are you convincing yourself not to do something? So just remember to keep it positive. Look at the opportunities here, look at the possibilities. You can do whatever you set your mind to and what you believe. So you will be creating your own future and your own reality, Libra. So start believing in yourself and what is possible. All right, Libra, that is your reading for the week of the 13th through to the 20th of September. Libra, I hope you've enjoyed your reading. It's sounding quite positive, but of course we don't want you to go down the path of self-sabotage. You start out with wonderful energy and a lot of clarity. It does take courage to be able to move on to something new, of course, but you've got this beautiful inspiration and this feeling of letting go and following your dream, following your passion. And it feels like, if you do that and remain positive, you're going to have a really good outcome. So all the best to you, Libra. I'm wishing you well, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye now.